Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing a reading for the fire signs. I just ripped to earth and water. So it's time for fire. Let's get a clear, precise channeled message for you guys. Just a fast one to see what's going on for the month, okay? Check the energies. Remember to put yourself where you belong, okay? We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse so far. Now for my fire signs. You might have, this could be you, this could be somebody around you, okay? But there's some kind of decrease in income or finances. You're lacking security at the moment, or you're not seeing some kind of planning, some kind of wasted opportunity. And it's because it's making you feel overwhelmed when it comes to work or some kind of setback. You're feeling like you're not stable, like you're not self-sufficient. And it's because of some kind of lies. You're very confused or have some kind of memory loss or misuse of power. There's some kind of misinformation that's got you really messed up. And there's a lot of failed communications that causing this decrease in income. And you're feeling extremely overwhelmed about this situation. It's the Four of Swords. Okay, you're very burnt out. There's a lot of restlessness here and refusing to face yourself or opponent. You're forced into some kind of submission and feeling like you're overthinking or getting a lot of interrupted rest. You're refusing to do the healing is what it comes down to. And this is why you're missing out on some kind of gift. The Magician in reverse to clarify that Ace of Pentacles. Now the reason why you're missing out on this gift is there's a lack of talent is what it comes down to. There's some kind of cowardly or poor planning here with this Magician card. Somebody is manipulation is not working, or their magic is not working, and they're missing out on opportunities now because they abuse their power. And there was a lot of critical manipulation here with this. Now they're very much overwhelmed and stuck in this Nine of Pentacles, and it's the Five of Pentacles to clarify that. So there is a lot of financial mishaps and material hardships. Somebody is very greedy, so now all their material is being lost, and because of their instability internally, they're not able to cope with this, and there's a lot of missed opportunities and unemployment. They're focusing too much on the material, and it's because of these lies. Okay, they're lying to themselves and they're saying that they can't do this, or they don't believe in themselves, so they can. But you can. You just have to find the coping mechanisms to understand that you are good enough. We just have to rebuild. Whatever situation you're in, you just have to rebuild. You can do this. Because there's a lot of confusion here, and it's clarified with the Five of Wands. So there's a lot of lying. Someone definitely has a lot of failed communication because of this conflict. A lot of petty fucking conflict is going on, and it's a lot of bitterness, conflict. There's a lot of fucking differences of priorities and opinions and competitions, and it's like everybody's fighting for fucking resources and personal clashes. And now somebody is being annoyed or feeling annoyed because of these lies and this misinformation. And now somebody is very much stuck in this financial disarray and overwhelmed by this setback because the Magician is in reverse. The magic and manipulation is not working anymore, and it's causing somebody a lack of security. And that's why they're feeling very burnt out with that Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords. Thank you. Wow, you got a lot of aces and they're all in reverse. So your key, somebody is very much missing out on a blessing from the universe. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse with the King of Wands in reverse. Now the King of Wands is you guys fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. I mean, I hate to say this, guys, but the King of Wands comes out and is in the reverse. So very impulsive, hasty, a lot of ruthless energies. It is definitely the wanted all boss. Power hungry. They're living a very much double life, and they're pissed off because they're being blocked. They're repressing their emotions, and they have a lot of anger and rage and resentful guilt because they're feeling extremely burnt out because they were dragged into other people's conflict or choose to have a conflict instead of having, some kind of finding some kind of equilibrium or balanced ground, they chose to lie and have some kind of failed communication, and now they're in some kind of financial mishaps and they're missing opportunities and focusing too much on the material instead of love. And this is what's causing them this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Very, very, very codependent, and their magic's not working, or their abuse of power, their manipulation, it's not working. They're missing out on opportunities because of this impulsive hastiness. It's the High Priestess in reverse. There's a lot of misguided passion here, okay, guys? And someone is most definitely conceited, ignorant, and there's a lot of hidden agendas. You got to listen to your inner voice, guys. Somebody wants to come in with the Knight of Cups, and move the Six of Swords. Okay, it's the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords with the Four of Cups, okay? So there's a lot of... somebody wants to come in with as the knight in shining armor kind of energy, okay? The fact is that there's a lack of self-love here. So they're feeling like they can't do this because there's a lack of finances or something, which it shouldn't even be anything about finances, okay? It should never be about finances. It should be about stability. So if you can feed the mind, the body, the soul first. Sometimes people just don't have any time or patience to actually do the work, what it takes to have a real relationship, to show real love. Instead, they go into these situations and they get taken advantage of, or there's a lack because of a self-lack. Now, the Knight of Cups, let's talk about that knight in shining armor. Very creative, trying to come in with some kind of way to show love or a rival. Take it as it resonates, because that Ace of Cups is in reverse. It could be a rival. But there's some kind of moving forward from turbulence with that Six of Swords, and recovering from any kind of illness or a near-death experience to bring harmony and resolve any kind of issues. You're just going to have to ask for help, okay? Because in spite of that High Priestess being in reverse, you're just not using your intuition when it comes to the situation, so you're playing the same cycles over and over and over. You are good enough. You can do this. You just have to have a little bit of motivation. Encourage yourself. Because the Four of Cups is there and it's in the upright, so you're very disconnected. Somebody is, they're bored, and they don't want me to say this, but it's because they're uninspired by whatever's going on. And they're like, is this all there is to life? And it's because they're extremely self-absorbed. I'm sorry to tell you this, but this is what it is. You're feeling left out because of this competition, okay? And you're feeling extremely resentful towards a fucking Empress. Because the Empress, Three of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Fool, and the Justice with the Hermit. I don't make it up, okay? I don't make it up. So, the Empress. You're pissed off at an Empress because they stand there, very abundant, creative, matriarch. Now, you could be this Empress. Take it as it resonates, fire signs, okay? I'm just reading the energy, so you need to put yourself where you belong, okay? And get something from the energy. But this person is marriage material, stable and very grounded to earth. But there was a lot of heartbreak and conflict and severed ties in relationships and separation with this Empress that's causing you to really be lacking because of this player-like energy and this impulsive, that tyrant energy. You were a tyrant on a fucking Empress and chose to be foolish. Now somebody feels very, very foolish because of this inability or neglect or irresponsibility. They were very gullible, and they chose to, put a lot of heartbreak on this Empress. Now this Empress is breaking the patterns and changing and following her heart and clearing out any kind of toxic energies because they're the Hermit. So they go inward to do introspections and really reflect innerly and searching for self to discover, what they need to do. They go and they do the meditations and they discover and go on the self, the spirit quests, to bring justice to the situations. Now this guy or girl, take it as it resonates, is feeling in the Nine of Swords because they're the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Because of this justice that this Empress has brought by being authentic, in spite of being, put a lot of depression on, and somebody is clearly lacking now, because the justice is being served. The balance is coming out. Somebody needs to take accountability because it's about legalities and being fair and being truthful. Now somebody is seeing it, the cause and effect for the situation that's at hand. And that's why they're in this Nine of Swords. There's a lot of issues and problems not dealt with. And they're feeling a lot of hopelessness and severe depression and turmoil towards their self, and just needs to get out of this mental entrapment. You're doing it to yourself. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Yes, there is a lot of bad luck and negative forces out to control you, or you're trying to control the forces. Like, you're not fucking God, guys. It's just basically you're on a vicious cycle and you're disappointed. You feel very stuck. You want to move away and show this love to this Empress, but you can't because you really caused a lot of conflict and heartbreak because of these petty bullshit. Okay? Now, yes, you see this Empress as wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups, satisfaction and abundance and comfort, and you're very proud of this person, but you caused a lot of disconnect. There's a lot of balancing here, a lot of somebody who didn't have their fucking priorities straight is what it comes down to, and now is in a lot of regret because they're in the Five of Cups. There's a lot of pain and loss and regret and despair, okay, because of this breakup or separation or, you know, loss of job. There's a lot of loss here for this King of Wands. But you have the Chariot. So it's about going through any of adversities, okay, finding, you know, yes, we're going to go through the troubles and the conflicts, but it's about, you know, it could be somebody trying to force some kind of reconciliation as well, because they're very power hungry, right? So be careful, but somebody is definitely coming towards you very, very fast. Emotionally balanced, I think. The card says it. So just weigh out your pros and cons, okay? Because whatever abuse of power or manipulation, it's not working anymore, and someone's very much angry, and because they're repressing their emotions. Wait. Okay? The Starseed Oracle deck wants you to wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. Okay? Star family. Okay? You're part of a team of souls, so call and support. Okay? Be authentic. You should be always authentic because you're not alone. Okay? So, fire signs and cross watchers, you know, wait it out. Okay? Whatever's going on here, it's meant to happen. It's cycles. One thing needs to end in order for another one to begin. And you need to be honest at whatever misinformation, whatever anger, whatever resentment, whatever's blocking your blessings, whatever gift you refuse, you have to be honest, because you are part of a soul tribe, and it's time to call in your real support. You are never alone, even through this isolation, through this despair, through this lack of physical connection with your Empress, and communication problems. You have to wait it out, because it's time for you to sing your true authentic song. And when you're authentic, your frequency, you will get that deep connection. Okay? But there's a void here right now. Okay? So you're in a little bit of a void. So you need to stop and embrace the great cosmic womb and be by yourself. To acknowledge, to see, to reflect what's going on, and start activating the earth thing, okay? Really start having that power within and trusting where you're being led. Trust that every single situation that we've been put in is for a reason, and that we needed it. That those experiences are character builders. That rejection is protection, guys. Okay? You are never alone. Don't feel alone. Okay? You can do this. You just need the right people in your corner who are going to encourage you. And find your true soul tribe. Now, if you don't know what love is, you're not going to show this Empress real love because of the fact that you don't have any, and maybe this King of Wands in reverse. That's his problem. But the Ace of Wands, that's 4 fucking aces, but they're all in reverse. This is fucking terrible, guys. There's so much unmotivation here. Somebody is feeling very weighed down, and it's because of this poor timing. Delayed needs to adjust and rethink about situations because there's a lack of Maturity. Someone is very immature and they're lacking confidence. They can't go and just speak their truth because they don't believe in themselves. You need to believe in yourself, okay? And you need to encourage the people around you to believe in themselves, because the Two of Wands, there's a fear of the unknown and a lack of planning and indecisive, and that's what's causing someone to hold back. Because of the Seven of Pentacles, they're there's somebody who is either unemployed or, limitless. It's a lack of reward. Somebody very much invested in something, and there was no rewards in the long term, and they're really holding on to whatever they have left. There's a lot of financial constraints, okay, instability, holding on to possessions, okay, because you're losing so much. You feel like you need to hold on to everything. But it's time to really stand in your power. Somebody needs to stand up, okay, and be intelligent and see the different perspectives and be professional and stop being so bitter and covering up their hurt, okay? It's about being quick-witted and having attention to the details and being independent, okay? And being organized so that you're not stuck in these temptations and this drug abuse, okay? And you see the hopelessness for what it is, and the secrets come out, and you understand that, you have to love on yourself now. No one's gonna save you but you. All right? So I hope this helped. If you want a more personal reading, as these are general, collective, and timeless, please, I'll put all the information at the bottom. Don't hesitate to call me, inbox me, do what you got to do, okay? Because it's about each one teach one, reach one, and understanding nobody has a right to judge no damn body, okay? And this reading will not resonate from start to finish with you, as they are collective, general, and timeless. So always use your discernment, okay? I hope this helped. 1707. Peace.